Today we're diving into the fascinating world of dental hygiene, specifically flossing. Let's get started.
Awesome. So flossing, why is it such a big deal? Can't brushing alone do the trick?
Well, that's a common question. You see, brushing cleans about 60% of your teeth surfaces,
Oh,
but
really?
it's the spaces between the teeth that need extra attention.
So flossing handles the other 40%?
Exactly. Flossing removes food particles and bacteria that accumulate between your teeth where
Right.
toothbrushes can't reach.
But honestly, I find flossing a bit tedious and awkward.
I get that. But think of flossing like tuning a guitar. If you
Laughs.
skip it,
Okay,
the whole performance suffers.
that's a good analogy. So what's the proper way to floss? I might be doing it wrong.
Well, first things first, you need about 18 inches of floss. Yeah, seems excessive, but
18
it'll
inches?
make
Wow.
sense.
All right, then what?
Wrap most of it around the middle finger of one hand and the rest around the middle finger of the other hand.
Got
That
it.
way, your index fingers are free to guide the floss.
Oh, that makes it easier to maneuver.
Exactly. Then you gently insert the floss between your teeth using a zigzag motion and
Okay.
form a C shape around each tooth.
Why the C shape, though?
Because it hugs the tooth and gets below the gum line, removing
Ah.
hidden plaque.
But isn't it easy to hurt your gums doing that?
If you're too aggressive, yes. You need to be gentle when moving the floss up and down to
Right.
avoid irritation.
I see. And do I use the same section of floss for my whole mouth?
Actually, no. You should use a clean section of floss for each tooth
Really?
to prevent spreading bacteria around.
I had no idea. So I guess that's why we need 18 inches.
Exactly. And don't forget to floss behind your back teeth. Bacteria
Oh,
love
yeah.
hiding there.
Makes sense? But with so many types of floss out there, how do I choose?
Great question. There are waxed and unwaxed, Teflon, threaded, flavored, and even dental tape. The options are
Wow.
plenty.
Wait, Teflon floss? Isn't that like non-stick stuff?
Yes, Teflon floss doesn't stick between your teeth, it glides
Interesting.
smoothly.
And what's the deal with waxed versus unwaxed floss?
Some dentists recommend unwaxed floss because it absorbs particles better, but waxed floss can slide more easily between tight spaces.
So it's a personal preference then?
Exactly. It's best to follow your dentist's advice and see what works for you.
Gotcha. What about flavored floss? Is that just for kids?
Not at all. Flavored floss can make the experience more pleasant. Mint
True.
or cinnamon flavors leave a fresh taste.
That might actually motivate me to floss more.
Exactly. And there's fluoride-coated floss too, which can help protect
Oh.
against tooth decay.
Double benefits. But what if someone has wider gaps between their teeth?
Then dental tape might be the answer. It's
Uh-huh.
thicker than standard floss.
I see. But I'll be honest, I find putting my fingers in my mouth kind of gross.
You're not alone. That's why there are flossing aids like
Oh?
floss holders, floss picks, and even vibrating flossers.
Vibrating flossers? Fancy.
Yeah, they're easy to use and can stimulate your gums, but they are more
Nice.
expensive.
And floss holders?
Floss holders are Y-shaped tools that hold the floss for you. Great
Convenient.
if you have limited dexterity.
That's helpful. So no more excuses for me then.
Exactly. You can even get floss picks, which are like toothpicks with floss attached.
Clever. But do these aids work just as well as traditional flossing?
They can be just as effective if used properly, especially
right.
if they make you floss more regularly.
That's fair. But what if I have braces or implants?
Flossing aids are especially helpful in those cases.
Oh.
They make it easier to navigate around hardware.
Good to know. So, really, there's a flossing solution for everyone.
Exactly. It's all about finding what works for you and sticking with it. Laughs.
Pun
Maybe.
intended? Laughs. Nice one. And of course, we should visit the dentist regularly.
Absolutely. Regular checkups help catch issues early, and your
Definitely.
dentist can give personalized advice.
Well, I feel more motivated to floss now. Any final thoughts?
Just remember, flossing is like an investment in your smile. And
That's a
who
nice
doesn't
way
want
to
a
put
healthy
it.
smile?
Very true. Thanks for all the great info.
My pleasure. And to all our listeners, happy flossing and
Indeed.
keep smiling.
Until next time.